What's up, guys and girls? This is Dave Goyce, aka Camerica Muscle, and I'm here with my good friend Rhonda Lee Quaresma.
Hi.
Now, we're gonna get to know Rhonda a little bit. She's gonna tell you about herself. Who is she? What does she like to do? She's spiritual. She's gonna give you the whole 911 about it. And no, not 911. 911 is like emergency. It's 411. See what happens when I speak like that? So, anyways, we're gonna get to know Rhonda, and then you guys, if you want to see a great Q&A, go to Rough House TV, and you'll get to know her in depth. So Rhonda first started competing in 1989 in female bodybuilding. What have you been doing since?
Well, I think maybe I could tell them the history of me and then go from there. So yeah, my first show was in '89 at the very young age of 19. I competed in the Canadian bodybuilding system, which was like a tier system, so you had to do level. And actually, as an amateur, I won every show I did. And then the Canadas, to my shock, I mean, I trained to win, of course, but the Canadas, you know, like the nationals, and in any country, it's like it's the nationals, it's the tough one to win. And I won, and in doing so, I got my pro card. I wanted to really put size on and be better, so I didn't do my first pro show till a few years later in '90. That then took us to '98. And I did the Jantana, and it went amazing. Then shortly after that, life threw me a curveball. And I stopped competing for a while just because shit happens, life happens. So, but I always kept training. So, and I will until I'm 104, you know? And as long as my brain is still, I know what to do.
Yeah.
So, so that, let's take us to 2010. And then I decided, because there was the new physique category, to try that. I haven't fared so well in the physique. I think they don't like the bodybuilders going down to the physique. They just seem to, I mean, plus, you know, yeah, I could have probably looked a little better, but I think I looked pretty good for still kicking it in the sport. The experience of competing is always just a personal, amazing journey that strengthens your, you know, inner soul, your if you can do a show, you can do anything, basically, because it's so hard. I did 3 shows, physique, and all of them, they just... So, but I think I look good. I loved getting the process of competing, of the training, and it's like, it's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. Here's the ironic thing. You guys that have been following me know I never grew up wanting to be Arnold Schwarzenegger or Franco Columbu or Lee Priest. Mine was Dave Fisher, the guy that owns the gym that I'm in right now. And the ironic thing is, her female person that she inspired her legs to be like was
Sue Price,
which is Dave's ex-wife.
Yes. And Rachel, like, this was my first, like, the first time I ever saw a woman bodybuilder was on the cover, I remember, of Muscle Fitness. She was so beautiful in her shape, and she had dark hair. And actually, my first show, I wore a white bikini like her even.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But what'd you think of Sharon Bruno?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she's
love
Canadian and native, like myself. I'm half native, she's full native like me. So back to Sue, I was getting ready for, I think it must have been the Ontario. So that was 2003. I remember back then on ESPN or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I remember when they used to show.
Yeah, they showed
they did.
all the bodybuilding shows, and she was in the Olympia lineup. And she was one of the first women that had striated glutes in her thigh. I watched that tape, like, I think every day for months, and visualized and found out what it took to do that, and watched her. I can even memorize every step, like how she walked. Like, that's how much I watched.
Wow.
And I did it. I had, and where I held all my weight used to be in my, like most women, in your lower body, and very hard to get rid of. So the fact that I managed to have striated glutes, and is still to this day, sometimes they say it's rare or hard, you know. So I did it back then, and yeah, I never looked back. So I got known for my legs. I have very strong legs. And she was that inspiration.
You think striated glutes is genetic? The reason I'm asking is, like, Greg Valentino, you know Greg. Greg's a good friend of mine. He's like 56 years old, and he still has striated glutes, and he'll tell you he don't diet at all.
Yeah, that's muscle maturity as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Because I had a fat ass until, you know, and something else that helped me, and this, nobody told me this, I just tried to common sense it and from reading, because I really used to hold it there. I even had like cellulite sometimes, you know, and I was like, how do I like, I would be back now. It's the big booties in. Back then it was like tight little
Yes,
ass,
yeah, I remember.
you know. Now I'm like, oh, now I gotta go back.
Here's a really weird personal question just popped in my mind, because my end all and be all female bodybuilder was Denise Messina.
Yes.
I absolutely adore her. Even to this day, she's just a sweetheart in real life.
Yes.
Did you ever compete against Denise?
Yes.
You did?
But she wouldn't even know. It was Kate, so this is crazy. In '98, the Jantana is what I did. And you know, I placed, this was this year they drug tested too, okay? So 28 women, my first show, from all over the world, no weight classes, okay? And she was one of the competitors. Half the women in that lineup I had watched on those shows,
Yeah.
or in the magazines, looked at and obsessed over a million times. And there I was, standing with them in that lineup.
Out of body.
Yeah, and it was like, if they only knew how I feel about them. And then I ended up working with Denise, which was really crazy. It's a small world.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
especially California is so huge, and you know, people are into fitness, and it's a big state. It's almost the whole entire West Coast.
Yeah.
But it's such a small niche.
Yes.
That like almost everybody knows
Yeah.
everybody, and it kind of blows me away when you think about that.
Yeah.
Now, I gotta find some B-roll with Denise and you in this 98 Jantana. I'm going to look for this. This is my mission. So if you guys are seeing B-roll, you know I found it. If you're not finding B-roll, damn it, I'm sorry. So what are you doing now? Currently, what are you doing?
What am I doing now? Which thing do I talk about?
'Cause in my eyes, before you even answer that, like, we just talked about Denise and Sharon, but you're Rhonda Lee. So to me, you're a name. You're somebody I used to read about. You know, so it kind of blows me away when you were sitting there having an out-of-body experience, like, oh my God, I'm on stage. To me, sitting here interviewing you is like an out-of-body experience. It's like, I used to read about her, you know, so you're a big deal, especially to people that are real bodybuilding fans, you know, and I'm a glorified bodybuilding fan.
Amazing.
So what are you doing now?
Like I said, I still live the bodybuilding lifestyle, but I'm not competing on the stage anymore. I train other people online and one-on-one. Actually, I just helped a girl turn pro. So I've been doing it for a very long time. A lot of people don't know that I do that just because I don't take on a bazillion clients. I train other people like I train myself. It's almost like I am training myself. I care and I want them to be the best that they can be. So I put a lot into it. The adult stuff, I guess, I'll touch on that. I'm not doing, like I said, interactive porn anymore. But I am doing still.
No judgment. This is a non-judgment free zone. This is not Planet Fitness Day. No negative comments either. I'll block your ass quick.
No, porn people are lovers anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody has it so wrong.
Porn viewers are lovers? Is that what you
No,
said?
porn people.
Porn people are lovers?
Yeah, like that's why we're porn people.
Makes sense.
You know, it's like,
normal.
wait, like, would you rather have sex or would you rather fight? I don't know. Some people would rather fight, maybe both.
I'm a chihuahua, so whatever. It is what it is. I'll try to hump your leg. Go ahead, keep talking aside.
But yeah, it doesn't make. What people do sometimes, and people say is bad. What people do, they're just totally it's a misplaced judgment for sure. But that could probably be a whole other topic.
Do you want to elaborate a little more? That way, you know, they know what you're talking about. Because I had to actually do my research on it. Unless you want me to say it. I mean. I'll just start talking about it, and if you don't like it, I'll just edit it out. Okay. So back in Florida, she had a little session thing going, and it ended up being a police thing. So they ended up hitting her for prostitution, which wasn't the case. But from that moment on, she got sensationalized in the media, and they pretty much treated her like a streetwalker, which wasn't the case.
The story was not at all. There was and all those articles that are still online, and try not to hit them up because then it keeps going to the top. Go to my good stuff or good stuff.
You guys gotta remember, everybody has a past. She has a past, I have a past, Damien has a past, the lady that we have right there, everybody has a past.
And it's not even just that, like, you know what, I didn't, as far as I'm concerned, I didn't do anything wrong.
No.
And whether that's the rules or, like, to me, I'm an honest person's soul.
Yeah.
I do what my heart says and what the universe says, that's what I answer to. And oftentimes rules and government stuff and just society place these, I mean, I understand there has to be rules, but a lot of times, sometimes, a lot of times, shouldn't apply to many people.
Grown adult.
Yes, and it's like, my body's my body. Like, I'm not a stupid person. I can make decisions. And my brain is like, will tell me what's right and what's wrong, and my soul too. As far as I'm concerned, I just got caught doing what their rules are. So I didn't hurt anybody, so anyways, they took what was something, and just made it out. The story that you will read sounds, the context is, yes, facts are true, but the context is not.
Very demeaning, and they literally made you look like a streetwalker.
Yes, and there's like four things that are not accurate, and that changes people's
perception.
Yeah, and you know what? Here's what was hard. Like, you know what? So what? I got arrested. Who would think that ever? Like that, because I'm not in trouble, What was hard was people were mean. Like, I feel sorry for movie stars and people who are, when you read stuff and they're like, oh, so-and-so, and it's ridiculous. And I'm like, people get off on it. So many people, like, I just don't understand and not just me, I'm not going boo-hoo, poor me. This happens to everybody. And
it's negativity. You guys know the strength of it. There is no strength to it, but people find power in negativity. And this is why me and her get along, is because we're very spiritual people, and we're always talking. You guys that have been subscribed to me know I'm always preaching about the power of positivity. What you say comes back and is reciprocated. But yet people will take negativity and they're just drawn to it. It's just like a oh my God, she did that? What an evil bitch.
Yeah, and how does that, okay, I'll tell you that too. Until I was almost like applauded and people were like, oh, you're wicked, you're like, oh gee, all this stuff, whatever. And I was just living according to my heart. As soon as that happened, oh my God, I became the Wicked Witch of the West. And people
even people that you thought were friends in this industry ostracized you.
What did I do?
Yeah.
Like, you don't even know. You don't know me. You don't know the story. It's senseless. It doesn't make sense. So that was what was hard.
Can we look at the camera and just go like that? Just to the people that doubted you like that.
I like to have manners, but I'll do it for you.
There you go. Thank you. I don't have manners, but you guys know that. I'm honest, because I just hate disrespect, and I just think people are very disrespectful, and that's like one thing I don't tolerate in life.
Well, and the other thing is, it's so funny. I couldn't read stuff. I happen to be a fast reader, and it's like still on Google, like the first, like seriously.
Yeah, but if it means anything to you, like you brought it up to me a long time ago when we first started talking about doing this, and I didn't know. And I'm like, wait a minute, I used to read about her, and I didn't know this because I was never big into the social media. Like a lot of people go on bodybuilding forums, and that's never been me. Even though I'm a bodybuilding fan, I've never been a forum.
And this is the thing, and this is going to be my preach of the day, is that people got to stop. Like, people wonder what's wrong with society or this or that, and they complain. Well, stop judging. Like, you, whoever it is, stop looking at people and doing a stereotype, Like, don't be like, oh, and so many people aren't aware they're doing it. It's like, it seems innocent, but you're like walking by and it's some person minding their own business. Oh, look at that. And it's like, who cares? Let people the difference is, I don't want nobody like me. Like, I want everybody to be as different as they can be. And then instead of like being an ass and saying, because basically what you're saying is that person should be the same as everybody. How boring.
Yeah, I don't want to conform to society.
Yeah.
I enjoy being me.
Right, and I don't want to compete with people.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, you know, me. So I just, people need to like chill out and try to be more positive and stop focusing so much and going to the negative side there.
Okay. That's a good way to end this video. Do you have anything else you want to say? Because what we're going to do now is we're going to wrap up this video and then we're going to do a back and bicep workout together, which you guys are going to be able to see. So I'm like really kind of, that's another out of body experience. I get to chalk it off. I got to lift weights with Rhonda, so that's awesome. So anything you want to say?
Yeah, just like we got a little sidetracked. My brand, you asked what I was doing. I do a lot of things. Okay, the bodybuilding's a constant. You'll never, ever in this world, time again, ever have to ask me if I'm bodybuilding. I'm bodybuilding forever. It's #1 in my life. It's the root of everything. Okay. Second, you know, I still do the adult stuff, but I'm getting older, so I'm like more. I want to do more glamour, elegant, classy, going into the second half of my life type things, but I can still be sexy and new, trust me. So, but I don't need to, the bang bang bangs for the young people, the younger people. So, I'm letting them know the spotlight. And, but I sell 8x10s if anybody wants. I still will chat with you, but text chat. So we can talk whatever you want, text chat for the best price. And all of this, people giving me money for my whatever it is that I sell helps me in my career and to continue to be a good bodybuilder, to help other people too.
Tell them what your passion is. You know, besides bodybuilding, your art. You can't not mention your art.
Well, yes, so there's that as well. What am I forgetting? I have 5 websites, and actually I'm working on another one, which is going to be my main one, and I'm actually, I'm calling it the second half of my life. I just turned 49. Wow, 49. So it's kind of exciting in a weird way. But, so I'm in this period of transition, and slowly going from the crazy, you know, crazy stuff to, from what I've experienced in my life, this spirituality, and that not being like, oh no, you know, some people and I'm not judging, but they go from, I was a hardcore criminal, kick your ass, to now I'm just a god, I'm gonna pump it, you know, so that extreme. I'd say it's more of a softer, knowing my soul. And in doing that, I want to help others know theirs for real. I have this like insane, strong drive to everything that nothing has been an accident. All the painful, all the happy, all the everything. There's a reason, and it's going to help other people. And I want to. And so, actually on this website, I'm gonna have, it's kind of like a life liberator type thing, because, you know, I did go, everything I've done, I went with because my heart, no other reason, you know? So I wanna help other people feel confident and secure, and nothing should stop anybody, because sometimes the culture does, you know, guilt from what somebody in their family or friends or, you know, might think of them, or what's supposed to be. What's supposed to be a lot of times isn't supposed to be for you. So that I can 100,000,000%.
Now this website is being under construction right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so but I do have links to everything else. I have links to the clips, everything like that. If they guys want to buy 8x10s, if you want to see our old videos, you can do all that.
Yeah, I have video clips and
I'll have it.
sets.
Everything will be, hit that description box on the bottom and it'll be all there. So go support her and make sure you check out Rough House TV. That link will be on the bottom to get to know her even more in depth with the Q&A. So thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And let's go kick this ass in this workout. And this is Dave Goyce and Rhonda saying eat clean, train dirty, trust the process, stay superhero strong, and we out.
Because of that, it's not because of money. Works in my blood and I kill because I'm hungry.